I still need a picture for Rooney.
Is he here?
No.
That would be weird.
It would be weird. How would he even know to get there?
He wouldn't. That's why it'd be weird. Zanzibar's just
it's
like
a
here.
Tibet's migratory season where they fly south for the winter.
Mm.
Yagadi told me that there was cats here. I don't know what that means. Oh, it's already 8:30. Jeez. New actor. I have typed the word Katma so many times. Combatants, create new actor, choose file. I'm sorry. You know, you could be. Do you know what you want to say yet?
I mean, I might summarize bits of it, but I can figure something out.
Okay.
Improv.
Because, yeah, she's gonna open by just sort of, like, going over what happened. And hoping not everybody reacts the way Boris did.
Did you still leave Boris asleep?
Is he seriously still not awake? It's like 1 in the afternoon.
I figure like Boris should have like a better internal.
It's not even past noon. How big is your village? It's gotta be at least like maybe 10.
Well, whatever time it is, it's too long for Boris to still be asleep. But yeah, if he's still not awake by the time we're about to start, Yella will go and like stick her foot in his side until he wakes up.
How many villagers should I have?
17.
I mean,
Many
You know what?
You say there are.
not as many as there are, because there's tons. Not all of them would probably have to come. There's probably like primary decision makers that need to be there.
Alright, I have 5 on the board, and I'm gonna roll a d10. That didn't roll very well, that's scary. That's a 1. That's a 10. I'm going with the 1.
Nice.
You know, when you let the dice decide. That's how that works.
Thank you.
There, you've got 6 in total, and they can go here and here. Hey, I actually remembered to change it over to the village this time.
Whee.
No, you can't cover Kuno.
One of them sits on Kuno.
You can't cover the Kuno.
Maybe
Well,
you squish.
We'll say by.
Talk about Kuno.
No. We don't talk about Kuno. But it was her Hatter day. She was getting ready, and there wasn't a hat she wouldn't wear.
I was gonna open with it was Avalanche Day.
It was the day he
Her
died.
dad wasn't there.
But it was the day he died. I didn't know I had a baby. There we go. It's started again. I guess I have to spend the rest of the session fucking staring at it. Yeah, it's going.
Alright. Samson is going to use his bonus action to dash. That's 5 and 25, 10, 20, then 25. And And he is going to take the dodge action once more. And he's gonna, as he's doing so, he's going to, actually, he's also gonna put the dagger away.
You're gonna pull out a gun?
Nope. And then Samson's gonna look at Zanzibar and just be like, "You got us covered in case something bad happens, right?"
What are you going to do?
You're gonna use that
My
mental
best.
dagger.
You know what? Go for it.
Alright, and he's going to just nod at Zanzibar, put his weapon away, and try to defend himself from whatever he can from them.
Why'd you put the dagger away?
Don't worry about it.
What am I supposed to do?
Try not to get hit.
By what?
You'll see.
Isn't the object to hit her?
I guess you'll see too.
Just remember, if you break my tower, I kill you.
It should be fine.
Measuring. I'm gonna need you to stay in the corner, sir. Actually, I need to do the exact same thing. Thanks. Alright. Gonna cast Lance on you again. Make me a saving throw, sir.
Oh, cool. I can just click it.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. If I click the DC 16 saving throw.
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
it auto rolls it for you.
Well, you
Nice.
take 10 damage.
Schneisers. Alright, I'm back where I started. So wait, is that psychic shit visible? Because it says a shimmering lamp.
Yeah.
Cool, cool, cool.
No, actually, Nim's just saying your name.
Damn.
Because if you turn invisible, Nim does not have to see you. You can't
That's sick.
Actually, this is the updated version. It used to be 10d7. I think.
10d7?
10d7 or 10d8. Let me double check.
Why would it be a d7?
I meant to say 8.
10d8. That's fucking.
Yeah.
Damn.
What is the range on that?
120 feet.
Sounds about right.
Damn.
Alright. So. Alright. Nim going to do anything else?
Let me check that one.
Oh yeah, don't you have to roll?
Yeah, I do. Okay, it's okay. Yes, I do. Still fine.
Alright.
It's your turn.
Alright. So, is everyone ready for Samson to do something stupid?
No.
Ready?
You should always be ready for Samson to do something stupid.
Space. What's he
Alright.
doing?
Samson puts his hand on Zanzibar's tower.
Okay.
And he's going to try to see if it allows him to Misty Step farther than 30 feet. Up to Nim.
Oh, fuck. Okay. I need you to roll me a 1d5.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
I put r/.
You
Well-
fucking Redditor. Alright!
I have my arms up in celebration. Should I put them down and cry?
No. Well, maybe you should lower them like a quarter.
Okay.
So, you touch it. Wait, you have your Atom armor off, right?
I have the regular armor on, the
Oh,
one with
okay.
the high DC. Yeah.
Yeah. God, if that wasn't the case. So,
Oh yeah. Trust me, I know. I keep things in the noggin.
yeah, you got it. You got some weird stuff. So, you touch your hand to the shower, and Zanzibar looks at you with a curious look. And then, well, he feels he feels in, like, the fabric of all things magic, you trying to Misty Step, and his eyes just start to twinkle. He is very pleased at this thought. So, you Misty Step. You do. You feel it overcharge. It feels like how your armor looked. And you are allowed to move up to 5 times the amount of normal movement.
Nice. Alright. So Samson will use his bonus action to Misty Step over to Nim. We're just seeing the token slowly flying up the screen. And then he is going to attack with the dagger.
Before
but
you
he's just
Before you attack.
Okay.
Wait, is that an Atom dagger?
yeah.
Ooh.
Bad dagger. evil dagger.
You go to
Worst dagger.
You go to reach for the dagger, and it's not there. There's
It's
in
over
fact
there.
a
I
hole.
know.
Wait, is it in your pocket or on your belt?
Keep it on a belt in like a sheath.
Yeah. The sheath is busted through. And when Zanzibar looks, there's just an atom dagger.
There's 3.
Yeah, there's 3 daggers that just somersault and fall into the sand, with little sparks of arcane coming off of them. And then, your skin glows. Roll me a D100.
Let's fucking go! Or not! Let's fucking glow!
Fireball. I'm gonna be pissed.
I fucking laughed my ass off.
I hope you turn into a plant.
Translate a
56.
56 for me on the wild magic table, or the wild search table.
Your hair falls out. It grows back within 24 hours.
Oh my god!
Decidedly the best possible outcome.
So
Yeah,
you reach
there's
for the
your hair's
dagger,
falling
it's
out.
not there, and then you just see strands of purple falling in front of your face.
We just end the battle here.
No, unfortunately, we still have 17 minutes at least. Unless if at 10 o'clock we want to do like an extension or something to get some
So-
actual fucking Katma content. Speaking
Samson's
of, yes,
going
it's still
to-
recording!
Samson's
Everybody is
going
still
to
recording!
Simpson's going to reach for his regular dagger and go for an attack.
Oh my god, you're not wearing your hat. So that just means your bald head is shining in the sun.
I used my action to blind Nim with my head.
It is in fact a little bit. It is in fact a little bit paler than the rest of his skin.
Should be.
Yeah.
I'm
Also,
just adding flavor
I mean-
to this comical turn of events.
So it's not that I don't have my hat, it's that every fucking time, like, for some reason it defaults to the token without his hat. I don't
Oh,
know
because
why.
you have to set the proto token. Like when you set the avatar, there's also a small setting on your sheet that says proto token settings. And in there, oh wait, I'd have to set it.
Yeah,
That's right.
you're the one who said it originally,
Yeah. So if you give me that hat image,
which I thought you already had.
I should. Hold on.
Well, okay, we'll worry about it later, but yeah, I guess from the hat that he should be wearing.
Yeah. Identity appearance. I can do it while you're making your attack.
Yeah, so make your
Okay.
attack, and then I'll say something first.
Player materials. Yankee. I forgot I made Sammy Wheeler. Select file. Close. Close.
Why is mine 0 plus 5 plus 4?
I couldn't tell you.
I am going to steal your token for a second and replace it.
Does a 21
What?
hit?
You know a 21 hits.
Hey, I don't know how much you upcast Mage Armor.
Probably should have done. Nim has a base of 13 right now. I have casted him to level 2.
So that'd be 15 plus your dex, which is a plus 1?
Yeah, my dex is a +1. Also, Nim's wearing the bracers of defense, but
So,
it
yeah.
auto goes like it sets your base to 13,
I
and then it
fixed it.
goes up there. And since I only upcasted 2 points, Nim's is at a 15.
So it's 15 plus 1 plus 2. Yeah, so yours is at an 18. Shut the hell up, does a 21
no,
hit.
it doesn't. The 13 stays base even if I upcast it. That's not what goes up.
Isn't it? That's literally what the whole point of upcasting it was, though.
Well, yeah, that's what made it 15. It starts at. It's normally 13.
Yes,
I
but
only
it's
put
13
2 points
because
into
you
it.
have a magic item that adds a +2 to your AC, which would account for after mage armor.
No, for real?
Yes, so it goes mage armor because that becomes your quote-unquote armor,
Oh, okay.
which is at 15. Then it adds your dex to 16, and it adds your item to 18.
I wish I could understand what the 3 plus numbers are. The 0,
So
the 5,
I think,
and the 4.
So I think that magic from the item plus my dex plus proficiency.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah, because a lot of things roll with those 3 numbers, and I don't know what they are. For example, we still gotta figure out what's wrong with chromatic order.
Okay, the first number is like plus whatever bonus you're getting from it.
Yeah, like if I had like the +2 guns I have would probably be 2 plus 5 plus 4.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which means Shay's cheating.
No, I'm not. I don't know why it adds that.
Yeah, but anyway, if that hits, Samson's just gonna bonk her with the handle and just say, "I won this time."
Alright, how much does it do?
I don't want to roll for damage. Do you really think it's necessary to roll for damage?
No, let's not roll for damage. This is fine. This is fine.
What do you mean you won this time?
Huh? And then Samson's gonna whip his head around, and as he does, all the hair just goes.
So, some of it is actually caught in his goggles.
Why would they be calling his goggles? His goggles are like to his face.
Yeah, but it wraps around the back of his head.
Oh God, you're right.
Oh God! Can we get a drawing of this for next week?
We don't need Baldson.
I think we need Baldson.
Yeah, he just puts on his hat and we don't
I
know.
can't wait to see this happen to Nim, and then she just puts it back like a fucking Play-Doh.
Yeah, no, Nim would probably just like rub her hand across her scalp, and as that happens, it goes back.
Not even. She just opens her mouth, sticks her thumb in, and just blows into her thumb, and it just comes out of her scalp.
Unless it's permanent, even if you're a changeling for the next
No,
24
it just says it
hours.
grows back within 24 hours.
So would that mean it grows back to its regular length?
Yeah. I would assume.
Samson's got long ass hair. It'd probably be growing in still pretty fast though.
Yeah, but it says grows back, not
Within.
grows. Yeah. So it'd probably go to its original length.
Okay, well, I guess that's up to the DM. Does it just poof back, or does it grow back over time?
It grows back slowly over time. You're gonna have a patchy phase.
Woo. No, that's fine.
But yeah, no, Zanzibar is just still sitting on like a melting ziggurat. But he just slams his hands into the armrest. He's like, "What do you mean you got her this time? No, you didn't!
I got the hit in.
1 hit!
Well, yeah, but if I was trying...
You should be trying!"
I mean, by the rules that we already established, I won.
And here I thought I was going to get to see Bloodsport. Also, question for me, because I guess I didn't catch it.
Good job.
You guys agreed that Samson was just supposed to get 1 hit in?
Yeah,
Oh.
that was it. If I hit you once, I win. If I don't, you win.
Oh, Pog. So Samson wins. It's a draw!
Alright, we're 1 for 1.
I don't think we could quickly finish this in like a percent of
No,
a minute.
that's more than fun.
No, I wasn't gonna do another round. Not tonight, anyway.
What?
Zanzibar was so happy that Samson did that.
He was. But he also never heard the terms of your guys' sparring agreement.
Well, it's when we were outside. It's like we'll be 100 paces back. We'll get close to you, and if I land one hit,
Oh,
I
that.
win. Yeah.
We'll just assume for Zanzibar's sake that he just wasn't paying attention.
He was like, "Oh, violence!"
Yeah, pretty much. He was like, "Ooh, violence! I'm gonna make a ziggurat." Whee!
What was Nim's reaction to Samson fucking just appearing in front of her, pulling her the knife?
So Nim looks a bit spooked, and I debated having her fall on her butt, but I decided not to. So she took like a half step back, and then when you like raised the dagger, she flinched. I thought you were gonna stab her.
Did you think that, or did Nim think that?
I thought that.
No, Samson was never planning on actually hitting Nim. Just getting a hit on Nim.
Cheap bastard. But a creative one at that. So,
Which helped no.
are we stopping exactly at 10?
I'd be fine to keep going.
Jade?
Don't matter to me.
Why no matter to you?
I don't know.
She hates us.
I mean,
Hates us.
yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm down to see a best 2 out of 3.
Alright, no.
Because I was
let's
gonna spend
go.
whatever remaining time going back to Katma and actually getting some footage.
Woo.
Of course, if it drops out in Katma again, I'm actually just going to take myself out back and shoot myself.
It sounds
It's
like a
not
lot of effort,
you.
homie.
It's just that they don't allow magic in Katma.
Yeah, apparently OBS is considered magic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're recording sound on these magical devices called.
Yeah, why do you think everyone was so upset at Boris?
Any significantly advanced technology would appear as magic.
They would have been
Yeah,
upset, but he apologized enough that they were just like, oh, okay.
And it's Boris. How do you stay mad at Boris?
I'll do step out of the borders.
Because you can stay mad at Boris, because when someone says don't hug him, he's like, no, I insist on hugging you.
Yeah.
But anyway, also,
You
I
can't
wanna
be
see
mad
how-
at Boris. Boris is love.
can totally be mad
love
at
boy.
Boris. Can totally be mad at Boris.
Why?
Because if someone says no hug, he's like, I insist upon it. But anyway, also, it's funny. I want to see Yala convince the elders and tell her mom to stuff it again.
That was pretty poggers.
Yeah.
Even our mom thought so. It's like, atta girl.
So just talk like you're disgusted by everyone. Got it.
No.
Yeah, talk like Celeste.
Oh, definitely not. Shala does not need to become Celeste.
Yala has better charisma than Celeste did. Let's start there.
As a stat,
Yes.
I don't think that's true.
Oh wait, you're right. She was a warlock. I
She's
forgot.
a warlock, dummy.
I'm mixing it up with her strength. That's what it is.
That's why the ironic part was that we had 2 charisma casters, and the dumbass rogue had to be the party's face.
Because why would you want it to be one of the charisma people?
2 charisma casters and 2 military leaders, and this fucking hobo is the one that talks to everyone.
I'm a
The only
homebomb.
one poor enough to have to talk to everyone. I said
No, there were other poor people.
So
Like
what
Yellow.
are,
They didn't have an economy. I don't think that counts.
what are the main
That counts as
leaders?
poor.
What are the main elders that I have to know anything about so I can make a voice in literally 20 seconds for each of them?
I
the
sent
triad.
you all the information.
Yeah, that
I-
list.
I'm looking for it. Can't find it.
Well, I have to admit, I broke a nail.
Pin.
Not bad.
Why does Kuno hate?
Is the recording still on?
Yes. That's Jadia. Ah, here are the elders. Oldest of the old people. As a personality that makes you pretty sure she would sell you to Satan for one courtship.
Well, now.
Can I see these descriptions? I'm kind of curious now.
Only if Jade sends them to you.
Who's Jade?
You.
What?
Thought we were besties in this server.
Can I be someone else?
Why?
I thought you were gonna say, "Can I be someone else's bestie?" I was gonna be like, "Damn, Jade!"
No.
Me too.
That would be very
Alright,
mean.
so this one
That'd be
exists.
mean, Shay.
This one is dead. I don't know how to say any of these names. So you're going to have to know who I'm talking about.
Una is the only one I know.
Una is the only one I can pronounce.
Mm.
And maybe Mbetty. Was that right?
It'd be Te. Mbete.
Okay, so Una's the only one I can pronounce. Jadia's mom.
Mbasa, Una, Juno, Springa.
Die.
Not this time. I teleport.
Yeah, and lost all your hair.
Okay, honestly, I'm gonna be super real with you. Had you missed this attack, I was gonna try to freeze you.
Oh, Bohan.
Okay, Hyela has to come back this day now.
Please, please, I need Hell to come back.
The
He is
number
actually-
one way to ruin the reunion scene is for Samson to have no hair.
And still have his goggles on, so he's got fluff just in a
Actually,
ring around the back of his head.
Nim
Hey,
would've
it's male
told me
pattern
that
baldness.
gross. Because I feel like Nim would have saw it the second he turned around to look at Zanzibar when he was shouting. Nim would be like, "Gross, your hair's sticking to your goggles."
Ugh.
Okay, so I got 4 elders to do here.
You should switch perspectives, my guy.
I haven't switched my own perspective yet. I am reading my Spark notes at a rapid pace.
Lit. Cool. Have fun with that.
Poggers.
The sad part is if everybody was listening to the background music, you know when I intend for the scene to change, because I'll change the music, but you know, nothing will change, and then you'll know I forgot.
It's okay. I pay attention.
Pay attention to what?
Exactly.
How does the last one feel about battles in general?
Poggers.
The last.
I think it's Kobu.
Ambivalent is my.
If it's
suggestion.
not Kobu, let's
Yeah,
not.
his is pretty much pronounced how it's spelled.
Okay. So I was gonna say, if it's not
It's actually
Kobu,
pronounced Fred.
I was
Specifically, I may or may not have made the one with the hardest to pronounce name the dead one on purpose. I was like, yeah, I'll give him a hard to say name, but also kill him off.
Yeah, I've got Una and
There's a
Kobu.
joke in there somewhere about, like, something.
The harder your name is to say, the later you die, because everyone knows syllables equate to life expectancy.
Goodbye, Nim.
Is Hyalla's grandmother...
Oh,
Is Hyalla's grandmother kind to Hyalla? How much does Hyalla's personality come from her grandmother?
I mean, they
Not
both have
much.
kids.
I should have rephrased that. How much of Hyalla's compassion comes from her grandmother?
Probably more. But, like, yeah, she's just like a nice little old woman.
She's Granny Zan.
But
The
nice.
cat.
Hey,
Granny
Granny.
Zan's nice, just not to Samson.
Yeah, but she doesn't hit people.
I like her already.
Did I ever mention how Samson's probably the one Zan liked the most?
Yes,
Woo!
we know. Samson is the main character.
No, Samson is not the main character. Wait a minute. Oh, you were the background character on purpose until like session 40, I want to say. Hyalla was just quiet and didn't want to talk to anybody. You don't get to call Samson the main character. Good on Hyalla for taking an active
Also,
role.
I've never said that. Y'all have.
Alright, I think I got it. Keep those spark notes to hand in case you have to rein me in.
Will do.
I was referring to Jade.
Will do.
I don't have a map. We're gonna go to the Katma one! Imagination. So, what happened in Katma... Actually, hold on. Let me go use the bathroom before I start doing a dance while talking.
That was it. That's exactly what happened in Kama.
What happened in Katma is God went to go use the bathroom. Kinda fucked up if you ask me.
Wow.
See, what had happened was, Katma is actually just one gigantic Fresh Step litter box. And that's why God went to use the bathroom.
I didn't know God used a litter box.
Yeah.
Good thing it's on recording.
Also, why would it be in the snow and not the literal desert?
Please. He's shit on Voracious enough.
Yeah, but you could bury that a lot easier than in ice.
Any Mahuzala. So, Shala and Jardia walk into the Elder's Igloo. This big, well, big for the village standards, igloo with a fire pit in the middle and a chimney in the center to keep all the elders warm and toasty because some of them are just old. Older than old. These are things Hyalla knows. So Jardia and Hyalla walk in and there's four elders sitting around with one spot empty. And Jardia will bow her head to the elders. Does Hyalla
Shella
follow?
does the same.
Hyalla does the same.
pimps, it does the same.
Now, because I don't feel like speaking the entire litany of what Jadia would have to say, can we call it fair game for Jadia to explain the message, Boris, and what Shala said?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, whatever you think Jadia probably would have forgotten to mention, besides obviously the magical McGubbin parts, I'm gonna let Shala fill in.
I mean, I don't think Jody would forget important information.
Or leave out,
Well,
rather.
then
Depending on unless there's like something she said that the elders seemed like they weren't picking up right.
Fair enough. Wait, I know how to do this. So while Giada is explaining the whole thing, Shala looks over and sees her grandmother, who's sitting there listening to Giada, but also at the same time working on a very, very small, teeny pot. Small enough that, you know, it's there, but nobody really notices her doing it, so she's kind of getting away with it. But also, Kala knows, Jadia knows, everybody knows, she shouldn't be sitting here making pots in the middle of doing her duties as an elder. But
she's in a Zoom call.
Yeah, she just looks up at Yala, and with her big old pudgy cheeks, she just smiles and gives her a little wave as she starts making the rim of the pot.
Kella bows her head again.
She scrunches her nose a little and waves again. And it's at this point that Una, with a scowl on her face, her old droopy fur crowding her face, starts looking over at your grandmother. No longer really listening to your mother, and is just scowling at her as she's making her pot, and then sneaking little funny faces at you. Would you stop that? You're supposed to be paying attention. Why do we even let you have those pots? Because I like to make them. And I'm good at it. See? Here you go, Yana. It's a pot. Welcome home. And she starts pushing the pot over.
It's a pot for your pot.
Yay! Pot.
Yo, dog, I heard you like pot, so here's some pot for your pot.
Yeah.
Does Yala take the tiny pot?
Yeah, she takes it and bows her head again.
It's still wet, so it needs to be kilned, but it's still on the little tray. Take that to the fire! They won't let me out! I'm trapped here! Help! Cut it out! Your daughter is actually trying to say something important!
This is
Why?
the weirdest episode of Golden Girls.
Is it?
A little.
Oh god, Yellow's grandmother's just rose. Back when the clan was small and we called the Jäger. Oh god, Yellow's clan is just St. Olaf! No! Oh, okay. I guess I'm the only fan here.
No, I've been nodding along and laughing.
Fair enough.
I've also never seen an episode of The Golden Girls, so.
You uncultured
no.
milk, that's it! After we're done with Community, whatever century that may be, Shay's watching Golden Girls. Even if we have to...
that, what makes you think I'll watch it now?
because we're gonna strap you to a
Watching
chair
stuff
and
with
stick
your friends?
toothpicks in your eyelids.
Don't do that. I have bad eyesight. That sounds like it'll make it
The,
worse.
the real answer is we think you like watching stuff with your friends, and we think we're those.
What a silly thing to think.
Yeah. Who
So,
likes
any
watching things with their
Mahoozala
friends?
Thoozala.
Yeah,
Now,
back to the.
now that you're holding this unfired pot on its tray, while your mother's just standing there trying to keep her composure, but you can see the seething irritation that she
Just
can
don't
barely
worry.
get a word in edgewise because the elders have basically just evolved into one of them listening very intently about the war in Ba Sing Se. Una is just too busy chastising your grandmother, and your grandmother is just sitting there wanting to make pots.
Your grandmother is just sitting there wanting to be fun.
As I was saying, enough of what you were saying. What it sounds like is that you want to get a bunch of us injured for no good reason. What's the point of even having the ability to heal people and prevent wounds if we're just going to make it worse? I don't think we should get involved with something, and it sounds like there's going to be changes, let alone magic. Tradition states that we only go into combat if we need resources. We're fine. Yes, there's a point to be made there. Why would we get involved?
I believe that
Oh, go on.
I
Johnny
think
was
it's our
just-
best chance at surviving through all of this. I don't know if we have a choice to get involved or not, so I just believe it's better to be ready. I have a place on the front line that's been offered to me, and Jadia and you can run things back here. And I can keep in touch, keep you posted on everything that's happening, and we'll be prepared for whatever happens. And maybe you'll get lucky and nothing will come, but it's better to be prepared.
Roll perception.
It's such a pain to open up my character sheet. Where is the thing? What am I rolling?
Perception.
Perception.
Do you want just a token on the thing so you could double click that to open the sheet?
Sure.
Yeah, you could also, yeah, if you just double click your token, like just drag it and then double click it. There you go.
I am Giant Cat in Sky. Kuno, I am your mother.
Giant cat on the light!
No, over up there. She needs to be where I can see.
Oh my god, you need a new computer.
You need a new computer.
I'm getting a new computer. I am building
Well, yes,
one.
but actually no.
Yeah, I'm updating my computer that is new and old.
I need a new tablet.
So does that 3, 4, and 1 make sense, or is there a weird number in there?
So 3 would be wisdom, plus the 4 from your proficiency, plus the 1 from the lucky stone. I think.
Okay.
I assume so, yeah.
So what's wrong with
Is your
grammatical
wisdom
with
in the
that?
16? 17?
Possibly, maybe, I don't know.
I'd say look at your sheet.
Wisdom
I understand.
17.
Wisdom 17. Yeah, so that's that.
Pacheros.
All I know is Nim's cheating.
Yeah,
Yeah.
big sad.
So
But also
I
not.
don't
Nim
know
deserves
why
to
it
cheat.
says that. It's not in any of my sheets to add those numbers.
we'll figure it out during the after session.
Bully.
You're always getting bullied. It's your job to be bullied.
No.
Now sit down.
I think it might be just adding it twice, one inside the actual, like, damage, like one inside the actual spell, and then a second one for it being an attack roll.
Maybe.
That is
Also,
possible.
why is Yellow's token still the old one?
Same reason why Samson didn't have a hat.
Ah, fair enough.
What? I made it a new one. Oh, because I never updated the token, the avatar. Ah! I'm sorry, I'm inept at my job.
It can be dealt with later.
No, it will be
Yeah,
dealt
like
with
Nim's
now.
cheating or Samson's male pattern baldness.
Man. I guess we know what Samson's dad looks like.
I will say, the old avatar makes Hyala look much older. That is like 30-year-old Hyala, and I still love it.
Alright.
Hyala in the sky! She can fly twice as high!
Yellow in the sky with diamonds.
Hyala in
She
the
does have
sky
diamonds.
with
And she is in the sky.
diamonds!
And she is Yala.
Hyala in the sky with
It's almost like stuff
diamonds!
happens.
Anyway, so after you finish your spiel, you look at Una, and she's just trying to burn what little her eyes show through her wrinkles, through your soul.
Choke on. Hand Una an apple, please. I'm kidding.
No respect for tradition! With all due respect, I do believe she is right. What? There is a point to be made, and I have trained my daughter. She understands the basics, and she has proven herself to be capable. She is willing to go out and be on the front lines. Is that not tradition? Is that not values? That the strongest should stand in front and help the weakest to become strong so that they may too become those who can protect others? As I am aware, that is tradition. So, in a manner of speaking, she is not out of line, nor is she wrong. You can almost see the steam rising off the oldest elder.
Yeah, he'll chimes in again, and it's like, and if I may, of course tradition must be valued and upheld as much as possible, but that's only possible if people are around to do so. I genuinely believe that war is coming, if not already here, and we're either going to go out and meet it or it's going to kick the door down in on us. And if that happens, who knows who can carry on tradition? If we're caught off guard, more people will die.
You tried to sell me on tradition, and yet I do not see these younglings, these cubs, speaking the old language they're speaking, the disgusting language of outsiders. I have watched tradition sink. Now you ask me to release grand power even more? To sit here like some old fool? Locked in
Just
this
what you are.
locked in this warm dome? I won't hear of it! Well, agree with my granddaughter. She is smart. And my daughter is smart too. And you just see your grandmother pull out another piece of clay and put it on a little piece of, like, the what is it? It's like a little square of paper that, not paper, cardstock, thick enough to actually hold the bowl. The same thing the other one was placed on, and she starts trying to press it out into a bowl. I mean pot. She's making another pot. She likes pots. Woo!
We.
Pot for your pot.
How can you agree on such a silly... Well, it would be a good chance to look over battle tactics. I think it would be a good idea. What? It's been a while since we've reviewed them. Any chance to make the next generation better at their abilities to protect, defend, and attack is one we should take. Then what? Too many voices at once. Help. Then what about... Wait. Was the medicine one a boy or a girl?
Girl?
Okay, I'm losing track. Was that one also old?
They're all old.
They're all relatively old. I think
Relative.
she's.
Elders.
Yeah.
I gotta check my spark notes. I don't want to make her ancient sounding if she's not ancient. Wait, that's Panak. Where? Nope! Nah, yeah, no. Old. She old. And what? Everyone that gets hurt is supposed to just be patched up? It's not easy to find the resources to bandage wounds, if you haven't noticed. Or do you just suggest that while we're fighting this silly war, we just raid and plunder everybody around us? 'Cause splitting our resources like that certainly won't get more of us killed.
I don't think we ought to be against them. I think if at all possible, we have to negotiate some sort of deal. This is bigger than the people in this room. It's bigger than the whole clan. It's even bigger than all the tribes and clans of Katna, but we have to play our part. Otherwise, I believe we're all going to die.
We all have to do our part, please, in the background.
As Una starts to make a grumbling noise, bordering on a growl, the room is kind of just silenced by a... Tell me, sweetheart, is that nice man that you see with you the big one? The one who brings us those nummy treats? She's talking about Boris.
I know.
Okay.
Does she have a point?
No, she's waiting for an answer.
To what?
Is Boris with you? Did he
Oh.
come with you? She hasn't been outside. She doesn't know.
Yeah, but I mean, he screams everything he says.
Yeah.
They're
But
hard of hearing.
anyways, Hjal's just like, DePaulo had to come along, yes.
What does he think of all of this?
Hashtag YOLO.
Well, at first he thought I'd lost my mind. And then, well, I suppose he's on board, even if I can't really tell if he actually understands. But this part's isn't his decision. He's not a part of this clan. No matter how many things he brings to us and how close the ties are, he can't decide for you all. And she looks across each of the elders, but mostly at Una.